What's up, guys? Welcome back to Call Me Old Fashioned. We talk everything bourbon, whiskey, and of course, old fashions. Welcome to the late night pour. It's not really late, but that's what I usually call it. The little Labor Day pour, a little hangout session. So welcome to the stream. If you haven't already, smash the like button, subscribe, and let's get a little drink on. So let me double check. Actually, that's a weird little lock button there, huh? Let me make sure this is working. No. Little technical difficulties. Oh, of course. Anyway, boys, I'm gonna be drinking a little bit of a little Ben Holiday here. Might as well, right? Switch that. What the heck is going on with my system here? Good enough for me, I guess. All right. Anyway, boys, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, it's a twist cap, bro. I forgot. I done forgot already. There we go. Quick little pour, quick little hangout session. Cheers. I don't turn everything off now. There we go. Oh, too loud. You ever have one of those days where the whole computer system just freaks out on you? That's one of these. What are we doing? Anyway, I just got done doing like a full breakdown review of this one. Isn't up yet. It's not up yet. But this thing's pretty good. If you've never had Ben Holiday or the Bottled and Bond, any of that stuff, I think you need to go get one. It's pretty good for a wheated bourbon. The only thing that, obviously it's Bottled and Bond, so you can't complain about that, but I wish it would have been just a little bit higher on the proof, or at least drank a little bit higher on the proof. To me, that's the only thing that's really missing, is just a little kick to it. But overall, solid. There we go. But anyway, let me know where you're tuning in from. Let me know if you're having a drink on a Monday. It's Labor Day, right? So you guys are probably winding down from a whole bunch of day drinking at this point. I had work today. We had stuff to do. So we're checking in on this Labor Day. So a little bit late. Now, Labor Day weekend, I streamed on Friday. Had a little bit, and then shot a couple videos Saturday. But other than that, I kind of like toned it back down. So it was excuse me, a little crazy of a weekend there. This stream is whacked out, to say the least. Parts are locked, parts are not locked. What the heck? Liz says, cheers, boys. Liz, cheers. Yoni in the chat says, sup? Yoni, happy Labor Day. Welcome to the stream. Happy Monday. My whole system's acting crazy right now, so I figured what better time to do it than now, right? It didn't want to mess up the entire time we were prepping up everything. Eric in the chat says, cheers, everybody, and EH. Eric, welcome to the stream, bud. Eric, you working? It's Labor Day, so like half the people I know are working, the other half are just completely off. Yoni said, how long you been live? Less than 2 minutes, 3 minutes? Not that long. As soon as I started, my whole thing kind of like tweaked out for a second, so. But just a couple minutes. This is kind of like a little spur of the moment. I threw it in the Discord, said, should we go live? Nobody really responded, but It was more of a rhetorical question. The answer is always yes. So, yeah, we figured we'd pop on a little live stream, hang out with you boys, have a couple pours, wind down. Eric says, on call, been called out a couple times too. Damn. Yeah, Yoni's like, okay, nice, just made it. Yep, just made it, just in time. It's spur of the moment, so I mean, even if you're late, it'd be okay. Not the end of the world. Well, Eric, that means you. I mean, it's Labor Day weekend. I imagine if you're on call, your numbers being pulled. Now, who? I don't even know the dates. Let me see. Pull it up real quick. Who is going to be going to the Kentucky Bourbon Festival? That's like next week almost. Not next week, but close enough. Yeah, next weekend. Not this weekend, but the following weekend. 13th to the 15th. Bro, they got everything and their mom under the sun going to that thing. Eric says, I don't want to blank, but it hasn't been... Gotcha. I'm not going to read it out loud. You're not going to blame me for that. Not blaming me, boys. $10 days, 15 hours, 37 minutes, and 5 seconds to the countdown. Kentucky Bourbon Festival. 180, one-day sampler or weekend taster. 180 for a tasting package. 150 for the little sample, one day. Bro, I might have to pull up. I could do like a 1 day thing. Eric, how close are you going to be to the Kentucky Bourbon Festival? Where is it located? Let's find the address first. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. But maybe. What's the address? First thing? There we go, boys. Let's look up the GPS, right? Because we're here. I'm not going to screen share that, but you never know. Oh, in Barstow. I'm stupid. I should have known that. God damn. Ooh. Oh. I'm not paying for a fucking flight. A 3-hour flight, though? Bro, it literally... I could get a flight right to Louisville. That's still a little bit of a drive. Jell said, would you rather go to Hawaii with Oprah or Antarctica with Bruzel? I mean, I like the cold. And I don't think Oprah's getting down on some bourbon with me. So, I mean, I guess I'm going Antarctica with Bruzel. What a question, though. I don't care to go to Hawaii, but Antarctica, I'm here for. Little snow-capped mountains. That's probably all just snow. I've never been. Don't even know what it looks like. Nate says, have you tried Jepeth Creek? No, I have not. Honestly, I've never even heard of it. Is that like Rebecca Creek? Is it the same thing? That's a like 11-hour drive. I could do it. One hell of a drive, though. Damn. It's like the top of Kentucky right there. I might as well just go all the way to... Where's the border? Fuck, I might as well... no, still a little bit. Could go all the way to New Riffs is what I was thinking. But I mean, if you're at Kentucky Bourbon Fest, probably don't need it. Nate says, newer whiskey in Tennessee. I mean, if it's new, I'm always game to try it. But I haven't heard of it. I haven't been out of Florida in a minute, though. Normally, I travel for work, and I kind of drive around different states, North Carolina a lot, Tennessee a lot, but Georgia, a shit ton. I'm in Florida. But I haven't gone almost anywhere lately. We've been in the house. We just had a kid, so I'm trying to find ways to venture out of Florida right now. I get weddings in North Carolina October. He's like, never mind, I'm done, but it's newer. I mean, you ain't got to be done. You can just say it's new. I don't know what you're talking about. You could have sold me on it. Anybody in the chat going to the Kentucky Bourbon Festival, though? What's the head count looking like here? Bro, you can get a room? What the fuck? Oh. Damn, hotels are pricey up there right now. I'd have to stay at a Marriott regardless, but Nate says, I'm in Nashville. I work for a distributor, sells a lot of great whiskey. Nate, it sounds like a good job to have. I have a buddy that works for a distributor down in Tampa, Florida. He has a good time with his job. I tell him, they take one look at the channel and think I drink too much and probably wouldn't hire me. Don't need reservations. I'm just trying to check out the festival. All right, let's see. Featured distillery, Heaven Hill, Single Barrel Level, Angel's Envy, Bardstown, Four Roses, Green River, James Beam, Maker's Mark, Old Forester, Preservation, Whiskey House, and Woodford's. Bro, you think Woodford's would have a little double oak there? Talk about trying to fucking sell me. Small batch level, 1972, barrel, bullet, chicken cock, limestone, wild turkey. Damn, wild turkey's down there? New Riff, Michter's, Lux Row, Rabbit Hole, and Wilderness Trail. Nate says breakthrough. Where did I read that off? Did I read it off already? V in the chat says, hello. What's going on, bud? Oh, bro. I was going to read all these, and then I realized how long that list is. Craft distiller level. Bro, there's like fucking 50 of them here. Penelope's on there. A red line. See anything else I like on there. Nulu. I haven't had that one yet, but I hear it's good. Kentucky Owl on there. Fresh bourbon. That looks like somebody's trying to sell me a salad in a bottle. Evan Williams. Bespoke. They got some people going out to this event. Heaven Hill's Bottle and Bond is fantastic. Yeah, bro, it's one of my tops right here. It's right here. Oh, you can't see it. It's behind the computer. Well, Heaven Hill. That one, bro, good value for that bottle. V says, really dumb question. Can you chug whiskey? I mean, it's not a dumb question. Can you? Yeah, sure. Have we? Absolutely. Will we? No. Should you? No. Whiskey's meant to be drank slow, sipped on, cocktail. If you're just chugging it, you can find cheaper options just to get hammered like vodka or tequilas. I don't know. Something cheap. You can buy something super cheap and just chug it if that's what you really want to do, but I don't recommend. In my younger years, you wouldn't have caught me not chugging that crap. So Nate says 100%. Yeah, bro. Heaven Hills Bottle and Bond, some places is like allocated, and that part doesn't make sense to me because you can get it at Costco here in bulk for like $40, $50, depending on like when you go. Bro, did I pull a bottle? Where? My whole shelves are all types of crazy right now. Louis in the chat says, good evening, gentlemen. Louis in here coming like a scholar. Just, hello, sir. Welcome to a stream, Louis. Master Louis, please enter. Please enter. Eric says, I still want to try the Evan Williams 1738. Bro, are you reading my mind? I literally was telling the wife about that earlier. I was like, hey, that's the one that is picked by the military people, right? Whether it's vets or active, I can't remember. Nate says that's silly. Hey, I'm here for it. We like to have a good time. We don't have to be professional. Fridays, we do a little bit of Raina, right? Raina just subscribed. Bro, I can barely read it. I should have made that bigger. Yeah, Fridays we typically have a more professional live stream, typically a review of some kind, a blind tasting this past weekend. Bro, this past Friday, we got out of hand quick. We let the wife come in and pour the blind. She didn't, I don't know if she realized it was just me or if she was trying to plan for like 20 or 30 people because the glasses were like half full. Trying to do a blind, I'm automatically going to go back to the glasses 2, 3, 4 times. Bro, by the time I got done with that live stream, I was floating. Jack Daniel's barrel proof is also surprised me. I have the Jack single barrel proof at like 133.3 proof. Really good. It's not my favorite, but like if I'm in the mood for Jack Daniel's, that's where I'm going. I also have the triple mash. And what else do I have with Jack? I got some others, right? I don't know. I have no idea. I got the triple mash that I also really liked because that one has like a weird kind of like red fruit berries note to it. Liz says, maybe she was trying to take advantage of you. She probably was. Didn't realize it was going to end up on my face. Orange Cat in the chat. Eric in the chat. Says Tux. What am I missing here? Eric says yes, veterans. Yeah. So I saw that. I want to try that too. I'm not going to overpay for it, so that's crazy. My chat went all crazy. V says also, what's the difference between alcohols like bourbon, whiskey, rum, tequila? I'm still new at this alcohol thing. What tequila is from an agave plant, typically, right? Whiskey is whiskey. Bourbon is like whiskey with a bunch of rules. I got like a full video breakdown on this stuff if you want, like, if you really want to break down all that stuff, but you can check out the channel for that. Bourbon's king. Whiskey's a close second, in my opinion. Rum, I don't really care for rum. Usually it's got a bunch of weird finishes and stuff. Tequila, younger me loves tequila. Younger me just does. During COVID, bro, all I drank was tequila. We got tore up. Louis said, found Elijah Craig's small batch, single barrel, 6th floor glory. Okay. Have you opened it, though? That would be what my question is. Nate says, have you tried Sinatra? No, honestly, I think the Sinatra is just, I think it's just like more of a gimmick. I don't think it's anything too special. I think it's just I'm thinking the McLaren, actually. But no, I have not tried the Sinatra. I haven't really like hunted down a lot of Jack Daniel's stuff. I wanted to get the Jack Daniel's single barrel proof rye. I want to get that one still. I don't need a big bottle of that one though. I want a 375. The trick was when I bought the smaller 375 bottle, it had higher proof options than the regular one. That's why I got the small one of the Jack Daniel's barrel proof. Bro, this moves quicken. Louis says almost halfway. You almost killed the bottle, bro? Damn. Eric says, isn't Sinatra a JD blend, or am I thinking of something else? Bro, I'm drawing a blank, because I know the McLaren is the one where I can actually buy. We'll look it up here in a second. Yeah. Nate says, the McLaren is just a regular sour mash with marketing, LOL. Sinatra is the actual edition. Okay, yeah. I'm right. I'm getting the two mixed up. The McLaren is just marketing. Sinatra must be the other one. I'm horrible with names. But also, I haven't really paid attention to that. I'm not dying for like anything Jack Daniel wise, except for the barrel proof stuff. Jack. There we go. Bro, everybody wants to see if you're 21. Oh, I guess I could have got the Sinatra. It looks, I don't know. Maybe I was thinking McLaren anyway. The answer is I don't know, boys. Arkansas Hillbilly 3 says howdy. Bro, that's how you enter a chat. I'm just saying. If you ain't coming in saying howdy, what are we doing? He says howdy from Arkansas. Arkansas, welcome to the stream, bud. Happy Monday, happy Labor Day. Hopefully, you guys didn't have to work too hard, and hopefully you got the day off. Not a lot of places did though. Not around me. Eric says hillbilly. Cheers. All right, that's the last part of this one. I'm gonna switch it up next, just to change it up. Bro, everybody's giving me shit about that Crown Royal whiskey sour. I actually like it. Now, it's not like the best thing in the world, don't get me wrong. It's not like making your own drink. But I personally was like, I'm here for it. It's refreshing, you know? Let's bust into that rare breed. That was pretty good. And then we could talk about the blind a little bit. Nate says, I have a client that has been hiding Antique 109 in the back room for like 10 years. Like 50 cases. What's he waiting on? Is he waiting for me? Does he want me to come up there? Like, I'll pick one up if he needs me to. Arkansas said, I had to work, but luckily, it was overtime. I mean, best time's overtime. Louis says, when's your birthday? You want my social too, bro, or what's up? It's in December. You want my last four? You want my pin? What, you guys remember? I think the rare breed came second in the blind. The proof on that's kind of weird, though. But yeah, the he says, who knows? You won't even sell it, not even to me. That guy's crazy, man. There's a store around here that you can go up to, and they have everything. Like if you think of it, I'm sure it's there. But the prices are so obnoxious that nobody will buy them. My point was like, why keep it on the shelf? Like, what's the point? To say you have it, I don't think it's as cool. Honestly, it pisses me off. I don't even want to shop there because of it. Now he has them out like displayed, like look at me, like museum style, which is okay to an extent. What is Stag there? Last time I went, boys, I think it was like $350 for a Stag. I don't. $350? That's too much. They had a Elijah Craig small batch there for like $275, $300. That's also a place where I bought Blanton's for $110 when I was stupid. Oh, my bad. Louis says, I'm trying to send you some JW Dant, a liter of it. I mean, I like liters of Dant. My birthday, I'm over 21, if that's what you were getting at, obviously. Yeah, no, my birthday's in December. The one thing about this bottle, the Ben Holiday stuff, what I thought was cool that I didn't pay attention to when I did the what do you want to call it, the first impressions, was they split up what they put in the bottle, like from which floor and which rick house and things like that. So this has like rick house C, but it also has like how much percentage of each floor they have. Now it's like 70% floor 4, 13% floor 3, 4% floor 2, 2% floor 1, and 4% of floor 5. I thought that was cool to kind of blend it together to kind of like make that instead of just saying, hey, floor 5 is the one, you know? Damn. What are you doing, Liz? You just gonna come in here and blast the beard like that? Eric says, I just thought I might need to look for a new bourbon. You always need to look for a new bourbon. Eric, you never asked me. Answer me. Are you going to the Kentucky Bourbon Festival? You're like right there. It's not this weekend coming up, but the next one after. Thomas says my favorite liquor store has an Elijah Craig 18 for $268. I couldn't do that. I couldn't do that. I'm looking online right now. This one store that you can't pronounce the name, they got it for $99.50. Get out of here. One place has it for $200. Bro, the prices online are so all over the place. It's like, why even bother? Eric says every year. Oh, wait. He says I did answer, but our conference is the same week as the festival. I'll cancel the conference. It's okay. Thomas says, cheers EC and everyone. I think he meant EH. Unless there's an EC in here. EP? Oh, Eric Perry. My bad. Eric says, kind of upsets me because I would love to go sometimes. I mean, it's a whole weekend. I'm debating it. We'll see. We'll see how this week plays out. I have a wedding this weekend. We'll figure it out. But that might be something I need to make a trip for, you know? It will suck because that's like an 11-hour drive. And it's not like I'm 11-hour drive to like take a walk. It's 11-hour drive to go fucking drink. How far is that from Asheville? If I just like, god damn, bro. God damn. Because if I went through like Boone National Forest and went back down the opposite way, that's all mountains. Through Pigeon Forge, down through Nantahala, where we got married. Dang. Y'all trying to. Hey, Cherokee's right. Little casino action. My bad, boys. I'm getting distracted. Trying to sell myself on it, you know? That'd be pretty cool. I'm sure it would make a cool vlog. Business expense, right? It's all write-off, if you think about it. But the flight, though. You know? Can I get a cheaper flight? Jacksonville to Louisville. Eric, you're going to have to pick me up in Louisville and drive. I'm kidding. Kind of. All right. I'll get off the internet. Boys. Sorry. My bad. Eric says, I could, but who's going to drive me? Hey, I don't need the logistics. I just need the car there. I'll figure it out. I'll drive. I'll drive. I just need the car. If I flew in, if I drove in, that's different. But I'm driving. JC in the chat says, hey, y'all. Hey, JC, I'm just saying, you're from Texas. The Arkansas guy came in with some howdy. I'm just saying, you could have sprinkled in a howdy, y'all. Just saying, just thoughts. Food for thought there. You know what it was? JC's ears were burning. He felt me pick up the rye, and he's like, I must show up. Like, as soon as I finished the weeded, switch to the rye, he's like, present. I've arrived. Bro, the kid headbutted my nose so hard earlier. Bro, sense of smell threw out the window. Anyways, what are you guys doing? What did you do on Labor Day? Everybody sound off. Did you hang out at the house? Did you work? Did you go on a beach, on a sandbar somewhere and get tore up? Or what happened? Let me see if everybody else is still live. That it is. That it is. JC said work. Hey, nothing wrong with that. Weird day to work on Labor Day, though, but I get it. I had to work. But I figured we'd come home, jump on a live stream, hang out with you guys on a Monday, just to say what's up. Thomas said, I hear they're coming out with an old Overhort 114, 11 years soon. How much is that going to cost? In the house, said he farted. Hey, thanks for sharing, bud. Happy Monday. Okay. Weird flex, bro. Weird flex. Thomas says, I took a cruise in my 81 Vet and went to a cookout. See, that's how you do Labor Day. Take a little cruise, cookout, end the night with a little bit of bourbon maybe. Sounds like a good time. Was the weather nice up there? Hopefully it starts turning into fall soon, because the wife's already decorated for it. So I'm here for it. You know what I thought of? Not this weekend. It's just a wee bit shy there. 1 month shy, actually. 2 months. Kind of the same. Eric says, I got called out to work. Hey, Eric, good luck, my boy. Hey, but that's money, right? You don't get paid salary. Hopefully you don't get paid salary. Thomas says it was a gorgeous day. Hey, love to hear it. A little cruise on a good day is always fun. Thomas says, kind of cool. Fall is coming soon. Yeah, I'm dying for it. I'm not a big fan of the heat. Like, I like summer, And I like the sunlight being out, you know, for daylight savings time and stuff like that. But down here in Florida, I'm not a fan of the heat. Like, I like it to be a warm 65, you know? Like, that's where I'm at. Anything less than that, I'm here for. Eric said, yep, straight salary. You need to quit. You're done there. That's crazy. How are you going to be on call and get salary? Tell them, call in sick next weekend then, or the following weekend. Whatever weekend we were talking about earlier. How you call in on call sick? You know what I mean? You can't tell them you're sick until they call you. Hey, we need you to come. Actually, real quick, boss, I was going to tell you. Not feeling so hot. Now, for this ride, just kind of catch everybody up what happened in the more recent stuff. Friday, we did a blind tasting of like 6 different ryes, I believe. This one, the Redwood Empire Emerald Giant and the Rocket Top, the Barstown Rye, Bullet 12-year. Right? I think, what else did I have? Oh, and the Still Austin. Not the cast strength rye, just regular, straight. And this one came in second or third? Can't remember. I believe it was second. Oh, Thomas says bow season for deer is less than a month away. I was never good at a bow, but when did I go? Oh, I would go in like December. My mom had a deer lease in Texas, over by like the Tyler area. Massive piece of land. For Christmas time, around Christmas time, we would go out there and hunt. Not with bows though. I wasn't built like that. Thomas says the Michigan thing. Michigan also has bees. Not like a few, like a shit ton. Do I have the music playing? No. We gotta have a little tunes. Anyways, so totally blanked out there. I thought about something, but I forgot it. Yeah, if oh, he's reading off his bow. Yeah, I have no idea. The thinking about also maybe hitting up New Rift and seeing if I can go there and shoot like a full length video, not like a tour. You guys can go do your own tour if they do that stuff, but like it's like a little behind the scenes action. Try to break out the fancy cameras, give them a little flex on, you know, not show up with like my iPhone. Also, whoever's in here, I was gonna make a poll or some kind of like Q&A. I'm thinking about trying to add a different day of the week for a show, but not like what you guys are used to. I want to do more like, I want to have different whiskey creators come on and we'll just shoot the shit. You know what I mean? Like not interview, but like interview hangout style. You know what I mean? So Who would you guys recommend for me to reach out to first? As far as who would you guys like to see come on a live show and just hang out, talk whiskey, talk bourbon, talk whatever they're into? They're talking bows. I have no idea what they're saying. It's like Spanish to me. A little rare breed, bro. We'll pump it up. Let's do. Fuck it. Let's do a little new riff. Am I out of Glens? God damn it. I'm out of Glens. I'm out of Glens. A bourbon distributor. Is that a channel, or is that like you just want me to find a bourbon distributor? I mean, I could find either, I guess. Distributor would be a little bit tougher, but Thomas says to get the lowdown on how stores get good stuff. I mean, Thomas, I know how to get good stuff. But I get where you're going with it. Not a bad idea. Not a bad idea at all. Maybe I know one. I just don't know how plugged in he is. I'll ask him. I'll ask him if he's got any juice he can give the people. Most of the time, distributors and stores, it's all about how much they buy, right? For example, I know there's a local store here called Shores Liquor, and if they buy just like a shit ton of Fireball, then they start getting like a lot of like Buffalo Trace allocations, and not like a shit ton, but they get more, right? And it's like the more low end stuff they sell, the more allocation they get. So typically when you find newer stores, they don't get a lot. Thomas says it's crazy how some small stores get more than some large ones. The large ones typically, like for example, Total Wine, ABC Liquor, not ABC Liquor. That was a bad example because you guys have ABC Liquor as a state ran. ABC here is like a local chain. But most of the time they get allocations, but they can dictate which store it goes to, and they just pound one store as like their good store, right? And they'll spread out a couple little gems to the other ones, but there's one store that's usually heavy. There's one here, the Shores Liquor here, they got stuff in St. Augustine, Jacksonville. It's almost everywhere, it feels like, but the people got like 15 stores. But there's one that they have off Wells Road in Jacksonville, and it's called Shores Liquor and Industry Pub, and they take all their allocation and they put it at their bar, and they sell pours. Hence why they're probably making more than people do on secondary with selling pours out of each bottle. I like it to an extent. Like I wish I could have my own for a good price, but like I can go get a pour of Russell's 15 for $15, $20, something like that. Now, obviously, you're out at a bar, you're paying for service, so like obviously you're going to pay more than a bottle, but that's what they do with theirs. So Eric says, explain why they charge so much secondary. Eric, because they think they can. Because one of two things are going to happen. The store is going to look good that they have all these bottles, which is going to send people in hopes that they buy the cheaper stuff too, or just in general. Or if somebody just comes in to buy the allocated stuff, they pay more than what they should. You know, that and like some stores, they're just built to feel like you're going to negotiate. And 99% of people will not negotiate. They won't even attempt it. They'll just go, "What's the price? Never mind." Or "What's the price? Okay, I'll take that." You know what I mean? They're not geared and wired to argue. People are non-combative when it comes to stuff like this, so they just either agree or disagree. You know, they don't go, "Well, you said 300, I got 250, 225 for you." You know, they don't do that. Thomas says, "There's a hole in the wall. There's a hole in the wall little store by me that gets E.H. Taylor, Eagle Rare, and Pappy's every once in a while." I mean, maybe they have a plug. I don't know all the ins and outs. I'm just telling you from the parts I do know around here. Everywhere, so I'm sure it's different. But maybe they sell a shit ton of Fireball. Or maybe it's Jack for them, or maybe it's Elijah Craig. I don't know. Whatever it is, like something. They're selling something. Or they're paying for it. Some stores can pay for it, which is kind of stupid, but. I also know it's like each state and each range, they just get percentages. Eric says, "I understand why that they can charge it, but explain why they do it and stick it to everybody." Because there's some store owners that are pieces of shit. That's the simple answer there. Some store owners think that they're going to get rich quick off of something being hype. So they just do it, you know? Because you know there's going to be some sucker that's going to pay for it, or it looks good on their shelf. There's always going to be somebody that's going to pay for it. It's just a matter of waiting for them to walk in. So, me, I like to try and find the best bottle for the best price. I'll wait. I don't mind waiting. There's some bottles I'll pay secondary for. There's some bottles I'll pay a little bit extra for. But most of the time, I'm looking for bottles to go on sale. Right? Do you guys remember when I was waiting for Russell's? I didn't want to pay like $45, $50 for this. It's not too much, but I knew it was on sale before for like $38. So I waited and it went on sale and I bought it. Everything goes on sale eventually. You just got to wait it out. A lot of people don't have patience though. There's a lot of bottles I've done that with. Like I'll see it for a good price and I'll just go, I'll wait for the sale. It's coming. The New Riff single barrel, I waited for that. That's good too. I won't wait again. But like it went on sale at Costco. I'm like, yeah, I'm here for it. The Foolproof 1972. Some people are paying like $60, $70 for it. I got mine for like $39. Good price. Good price for it. Thomas says they were first to get Buffalo Trace in our area. Lansing and Flint stores couldn't even get it. Hey, maybe that liquor store owner's, maybe he's one of them. You know, he's got the plug. He's calling his guy from down the road to just pick it up off the back of the truck. Just saying. I know there's some new stores that get offered to pay for it. Like say, hey, if you pay slightly extra, you can get it at your store to boost sales at your store. No sales in Michigan? No sales in Michigan? State regulated pricing? Oh. Well, Thomas, you're in the wrong state, bud. Come down to Florida. We have wacky pricing. You'll find some stuff for like just amazing prices. You'll find some stuff for disgusting prices. That's the issue with Florida. Is like you can go to one liquor store and find it. If you go to a different one, you're walking into a whole different animal. I went to like 3 liquor stores the other day looking for like 1 or 2 things. Didn't find what I was looking for. But you go in and the pricing varies so much, it's hard to keep track. So you got to, like here it pays to be loyal to one liquor store or like a handful. Like me, I only go to like 3 spots, 4 spots. I go to Wild Whiskeys in Jacksonville. That's typically where I go for my single barrels. It's where I go for anything allocated for MSRP because a point system. I go to Total Wine for budget bottles, something that's mass produced, and the occasional like vault type thing. Shores Liquor because they get things in fast. They usually get some of the first stuff in, and then ABC Liquor just random stuff. I usually go there for like the garnish, like cherries, bitters, things like that. But every once in a while, I'll pick up a bottle there. Their point system sucks, so they have an ABC Vault, which is horrendous. They just had the Old Forester birthday bourbon in there. I think they had one bottle for their entire system, right? All the states, whatever they're in. If it's just Florida, then it was all of Florida. So I didn't win. If you wanted any sneak peeks on that, I didn't win that. One second, boys. I think the crib is turned off, so let me go check for the kid. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'll catch up with the chat real quick. Thomas says, oh, got that. What proof is that new riff you're drinking, right? This one is 110.6 proof. Really good stuff. Definitely recommend the single barrel. It's only a couple dollars more than they're just a regular bourbon. And it's like 10 extra proof points. So I'm here for it. But ladies and gentlemen, I have to go reset my internet. The kid has one of those smart cribs. So I have to like basically reconnect to the internet. The only way that works is if I reset my router, and then yeah, if I do that, it's gonna just kick off the live stream. So I'm gonna go ahead and end it here. I may come back on later. You never know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. So again, if you haven't already, like, subscribe, do all that jazz. Of course, stay tuned for the next one, and I will see you, ladies and gentlemen, on the other side. Happy Labor Day. Peace.